Good morning from the helm. We're going to have some reflections from the helm today, from Skipper Chris. At the helm being my favorite spot on Saga. We are halfway across the Atlantic now. We will be at the halfway point. And that means we'll be 1,000 miles from anywhere. The Atlantic is a crossing that I think is on most sailors' bucket list. Yeah? For me, it started when I was a teenager. I started reading about the early explorers, how they were sailing to India and so on. And later on, I started reading travel descriptions from people cruising, blue water cruising. The most famous one in Denmark being Troels Kløvedal, who did many epic trips to Indonesia, around the world, South America, even up the Yangtze River in China. So I had this notebook that I was making notes about the places I wanted to sail to. I called it the Book of Dreams. And when I was sort of clearing up my stuff 2 summers ago, I found this notebook, Book of Dreams, and it was interesting to see how many of these dreams, how many of these places I've already visited. So I can only encourage people to follow their dreams. Yeah, the only thing that will hold you back is yourself. And it's most very important that you follow your heart and get out there and don't. Well, yeah. When you get old, then you will regret the things you haven't done. Yeah. On this Atlantic crossing, which is my first. I'm lucky to be sharing with Natalie, my better half, and my brother is also here. It's also been a childhood dream for him to cross the Atlantic. And Frederik, my oldest son, is also here. And apart from that, we have 2 other crew members. We have Jinx and we have Ben, both from the UK, who also was also on their bucket list. So now, in a few days, we can take it off when we get to Barbados. The weather, since we left Cape Verde, since we left Mindelo, has been in our favor. Easterly winds, 5 to 6 knots. Saga is cruising at 7-8 knots constantly. That means we do 24 hours runs of 170 miles. We expect to be reaching Barbados after 12-13 days. That means on the 17th of January. Let's see how it goes.
I am approximately 1,000 miles from anywhere, which I'm not sure means I'm in the middle of nowhere or the middle of somewhere, but 1,000 miles from anywhere, surrounded by blue, and it's beautiful. I'm on this trip because I wanted to cross the Atlantic by sailboat, and Saga was going the right way. I stuck my thumb out like this. I hopped on board in Cape Verde, and we're headed to Barbados. Highlights from the trip. Well,
low lights?
no, there's no low lights. Highlights. There was a big fish on, I think it was day 3, Martin? Something like that, day 3. From sea to sashimi in less than 30 minutes, which was excellent. Great eating, and a lot of excitement getting it on board. I got assaulted by a flying fish in the middle of the night on watch. And there has been some amazing stargazing. Other than that, we are through the everyone sleeping all the time phase, which lasts about 3 or 4 days, if people don't know, and we're at the getting up and being slightly more sociable phase, with, as I say, about 5 to 6 days to go. Food is excellent, an important highlight of the day when there's not much else to do, but food is excellent. Sailing is awesome, steady force 5, force 6. The Atlantic has been very kind to us. We're making really good progress. Sails haven't been touched since we left Cape Verde. We're on the same tack, on the same heading pretty much, but I believe we may be jibing later today, which will be something for day 7. It's, you know, look at it, it's beautiful. no interruptions, no work, no nothing, no stress. Yeah.
And what would be your top 3 priorities as you reach land?
Burger, ice cream, beer, probably.
Right, yeah, we're good. Refreshed. We've been eating well. The weather's good. When you're with Saga, from the moment you get on the boat, you're having to talk about how you prep the crew, which is very important if you're going to be a day skipper. How to get the boat ready, where the fire extinguishers are, about fires, all the safety stuff, inside and out. And then it's just the one thing that everyone panics about is getting on and off of the dock. I think it's where all the problems can happen. If a problem happens here, you can deal with it. You're not going to crash into anything. On the dock, it's setting the lines for slips, how the springs are going to work. When we like in Tenerife, Chris is always asking you questions about what's the main problem here, getting off the dock, and there was an engine sticking out the back. And it's those little things that you take away with you each time you sail, and it's building blocks. And you're never going to forget that. And the crew in the right places and having the crew that are all working together and can see those dangers. I think that's what Saga Adventure Sailing brings to me. And also setting up the main sheet and everything to get sailing. It's more informative. And especially with Chris's the nature, the way that he is. I don't think I've ever seen him get angry or have an unkind word for anyone. Even after 10 trips, I still can't tie a bowline, but he keeps trying to teach me. I see it, my cooking, as a way of trying to lift people, because everyone's going to be feeling down at some point. They're at sea for a long time, they're missing loved ones. So if I can create something with a lot of flavour or something nice and sweet and give them a treat, then I see it as looking after the crew. So I love cooking.
Okay, captain's log. So here we are, day 13, and we have a few hours back we got landfall, Land Ahoy, Barbados. It's over there. I've been dreaming about this Atlantic crossing for many years, since I was 15, and well, it's not done yet, but as Ben was saying, it's not over until we complete the picture with the beer. But in a few hours we should be either in the port or at anchorage in the quarantine area, and then the crossing is complete. Childhood dream. I saw the Southern Cross, was amazing. I know why the Australians has it on their flag. It's beautiful. And on the other hand, you know, now it's over, it's okay. What's next? What's next? I don't know, let's see.
It's been a lot quicker than I thought. I thought we was going to be a lot longer at sea. Highlight for me, really. I enjoyed the night sails once the moon started coming out. And just put some music on and have some time to reflect. It's nice. I enjoy sailing at night when it's not too rough. I think I've sailed over 5,000 miles with Saga this year alone. The low lights, no ice cream.
Oh, impressions. Very happy to be here. Well, there, when we get there, because we're still a little bit to go. A little bit to do, and then we've got that picture to fulfill.